Hello, everyone. I'm sure that most of your parents have told you many times that if you don't do well in school, you're a failure. Well, guess what? Today, I'm here to tell you that that's not true. You see this test over here? I got 100% on it. And you know what? I don't care, and neither should you. This morning, I woke up to the sound of my alarm clock, wondering what the hell was happening. And then I realized, yeah, school. There wasn't a single part of me at that moment that wanted to get up. But of course I did, because I had to. Does that really sound like freedom to you? I really thought we lived in Canada for a second. I don't know about you, but that's a dictatorship to me. Anyways, I have this distant relative that I don't talk to very often, and he dropped out as soon as he could, and I assure you, he's having the time of his life right now, while you're all stuck over here listening to me. Sure, he lives in his mom's basement, works at McDonald's, he can barely afford a meal, but think about it. He didn't have to wake up this morning in a rush to catch a bus. He didn't have to write a speech for English class. He's a free man, free of the dictatorship that we call school. A lot of the most successful people nowadays have one major thing in common. They all dropped out of high school. Richard Branson with a net worth of $3.9 billion, Henry Ford, who you probably already know, Charles Culpepper, the CEO of Coca-Cola, Carl Lindner, the American businessman worth $1.1 billion. I can name a dozen more, but you probably get the point by now. Some of these people even dropped out when they were younger than us, so I don't know what you're still doing here. Henry Ford didn't even go to high school, and look at how successful he was. Look at Chief Keef. He dropped out at 15, and as you can tell, these women love Sosa. Doing some basic math, we can conclude that the earlier you drop out, the more successful you are in life. I don't think I need to say anything more. Do yourself a favor and drop out already. Wait, I'm not done yet. In this day and age, there's only one way to get rich: TikTok. Were you actually thinking of becoming a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer? You're clearly not in the right state of mind. Look at Charli D'Amelio. She's one of the biggest influencers on TikTok, and she didn't drop out. I know it sounds like I'm going against my point here, but hear me out. We already concluded that the earlier you drop out, the more successful you are. So if Charli D'Amelio is this successful and she didn't even drop out, imagine how successful you could be if you just leave right now. Think about it logically. Instead of devoting hours every day to school, you could be TikTok famous. More money, less work, and more importantly, less homework. Now I know what you're all thinking right now. Okay, well if you hate school so much, then why are you still here? And that's because I'm actually a decent guy, and I felt the need to spread my life-changing message to the people that don't know enough about this. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I just left you all here to rot in this dictatorship. So I felt that this is the perfect opportunity to educate you guys about the dangers of school. I gave you more than enough reasons to pack your bags and leave this place right now. I showed you that your freedom is at stake. I mathematically proved that the earlier you drop out, the more successful you are. And I used that fact to prove that you can be the next big TikTok star. What else do you need to hear to be convinced? Anyways, you won't be seeing me at school tomorrow, because I'm off to get rich.